Hello children. Today I'll be taking up person. You all have studied this concept in grammar in your early classes. Person. This is the most important thing when we talk because in English always come whenever we are working with verbs, tenses or modals, anything. There we come across persons. First person, second person and the third person. This persons, they decide the presence of helping verbs in or verb forms in tenses and modals. Suppose for this I'll take an example. First example I'll take. I will talk to you about Ramesh. Here I is what? I is your first person. Okay, I is under the category of first person. Why it has been taken as first person? Because he is the speaker. I is the speaker. So whoever is speaking about anything is known as the first person. Okay. Now, second one, I'll take this pronoun as you. You is the second person. Why it has been categorized as second person? Because this I is speaking to you. This I, first person, is speaking something to this you. So the person whom we are speaking to is known as the second person. Okay, fine. Now we will take another noun is here in this sentence and this noun is Ramesh. Okay, so Ramesh becomes here third person. Why he has been categorized as third person? Because here I am speaking to you about whom? About Ramesh. Okay, so here I, first person, is speaking something to second person about someone. Okay, and who is this someone? He is the Ramesh. He is Ramesh, about whom it's being spoken. So first person is the person who's speaking. Second person with whom he is speaking. Third person about whom the first person is speaking. So this is clear. Now let's see the uses of first person. Where we use first person. Okay. When we use first person, we'll take first with singular noun and then with plural. In nominative case or the subjective case, okay, nominative or subjective means where your noun or pronoun acts as a subject. Okay, I, plural form is your we. Okay, when we are taking it as a objective where the noun, the pronoun acts as a subject, object on which the work is being done. This is known as objective. Me becomes us. Possessives, you know where your authority is being there. My, mine. Here are, us. But this is the plural form. Reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun is that where emphatic pronoun and reflexive are same, where you are giving importance to yourself. Okay, where you are being talked, you are talking about yourself. Okay, myself becomes the plural form ourselves. One thing which is to be taken care when we are doing with first person narrative is that here neutral gender is not used. Whenever we are using first person, there in singular and plural form only masculine or feminine is being used. No neutral, because you cannot, because a non-living thing cannot stand and speak. Okay, a non-living thing cannot stand and speak. So for that only masculine and feminine form. So in first person, the subject, object, whatever is, it's only feminine or masculine, possessives or reflexive, whatever it is. So there is no use of neutral gender. Okay, now let's talk about the second person. In this also singular noun and in plural forms. Again I have used nominative, subjective. In nominative or subjective form it is you. form remains same. There is no change. In objective and possessive, yours, no change. It remains as it is. There is no change in the form of you and you, yours and yours. Okay. Now, when we come to reflexive or emphatic pronoun, here yourself becomes only the form of spelling changes in plural forms. selves. Okay. So, and here also important thing that is to be taken care is neutral gender is not used. Only masculine and feminine form is used. Now look at what happens when we use the third form or third person. Okay, what is the formation of the subject, object, or the noun when we are talking in terms of third person? In singular noun, he, she, it, plural becomes they. In when we are using it as a subjective or nominative. In objective form, him, her, it becomes, these forms become them. In possessives, his, hers, its, their and theirs. In reflexive, himself, herself, itself becomes themselves. Important point, as in the earlier case, we have seen that when we were talking about second person and first person, we were not using this neutral gender. Neutral gender was missing. In these cases, neutral gender was not being used. But in third form, all these three can be used: masculine, feminine and neutral gender. Okay, so children, I hope that the content regarding person is clear to you all. I have talked that what's the use of person, what is the use of first person, second person, because they help in making us place correct helping verbs. Okay, these help in putting us the correct helping verbs. First person, second person and third person, they help in putting the correct form of helping verbs. So first person is the person who's speaking, second person is spoken to, third person is who's being spoken about. And this here first person, neutral gender is not used in first person. In second person also no use of neutral gender, only masculine and feminine in use. And it is only in the third person that we use masculine and feminine and neutral gender. Okay. Children, I talked to you about nominative, objective, possessives and reflexive. So I would just like to take this concept very clearly once, just for refreshing what nominative or subjective is. Nominative is where a noun or a pronoun is used as the subject of a verb. Suppose when I use this sentence, Ram gave him a pen. So here Ram becomes what? It is the subject of this verb. So and it is a subject. So this here, the whatever noun or a pronoun is used here, it becomes the subject of the, it acts as a subject of the verb. In objective, what happens when a noun or a pronoun is used as the object of a verb or a preposition? For example, when I say Ram gave him a pen. So here what's happening? Ram here, him, this preposition him is becoming the object. The object is here pen. Okay, so it is becoming the object. This is becoming the object of the verb. Him becomes the object of the verb gave. Here Ram becomes the object of the verb. Okay, when possessive, you all know, possessive shows your possession or authority. Suppose when I say this book is mine, so here mine shows your authority or possession over it. When I talk about reflexive or emphatic pronoun, so these speaks that when you yourself is being talked about, you are being talked about, yourself, himself. Okay, so these are the forms, these are the concepts which one should be aware of it. Basically these concepts comes under the topic cases. Okay, So but here I, in this session, in this lecture, I have used in when I person's lesson, I talked about these nominative, objective and possessives. So I just discussed briefly that what nominative or subjective is, what objective is, what possessive, and what reflexive. Okay, thank you children.